It's 10:27 on the 30th of October, and I'm uploading again while I'm healing from Hippocratic offences with regard to ongoing crimes that are unfortunately putting all my crime prevention in the area of drug addiction, drug recovery, debt recovery, all of these incidents of wrongdoings that have been occurring on a broader scale than just in my own personal circumstances have been addressed from my humanitarianism. Now, Tralee County Kerry for a very long time has been offending the law and has been helping, the collective, I might correct myself, of culprits that have been offending my good name, character and reputation and living from stolen wealth from me, have been for a very long time assuming a position on a stage forum where they actually haven't earned the credibility to be doing what they're doing. So the issue of repeat offenders still causing crimes against my little boy, Tusa Child and Family Agency do not have royal protocol adhered to. I'm a royal mother, and there are individuals that are offending my nuptials. I'm still a married mom, and as I've mentioned, there has been huge crime prevention. It's one of the greatest achievements of my professional portfolio that COVID-19 and Brexit has arisen from me. Now, in a very short space of time, there are people in this community that aren't very welcome with what they're doing. They're not welcome to be offending my royal titles. They're not welcome to be taking credit from circumstances where they have been causing very dangerous damages, harms and losses. So as I've said, it's a huge achievement having had Brexit and COVID-19 originate from my credentials and my qualifications. These people, though, that unfortunately are offending all of these circumstances with farm fraud, they're very much endangering, unfortunately, the role of the authorities. I have always had the utmost of respect for the authorities, the role of the Garda Síochána and the Department of Justice, but unfortunately that has been tainted with the crimes and corruption that the state has been conducting against my good name, character and reputation. So unfortunately there has been crime against my crime prevention, and there has been retaliation and exacerbation. So there's a misunderstanding arising from all these circumstances. Those people that are assuming that they're in a position to walk into my proximity or my farm holdings or my property, those people that have stolen keys, a bunch of keys are still missing from 18 Rock Street, and all the contents and personal belongings, handcrafted art, my little baby boy's personal belongings, my own personal literature and intellectual property, they're all very dangerous items to have stolen, and any crime like that is being supported isn't very safe for children. So I'm an educator, I'm a mother, and as I've always been of a clean track record, those that are offending Brexit and COVID-19 that I'm responsible for, those people that are taking credit for that are putting the role of the authorities at risk again. Now, I'm aware that there are people cognizant and knowledgeable of what has happened from the southwest of Ireland. The authorities have been implicated, they have been impacted negatively, they have been affected as well. So this is a really serious issue when the role of the authorities is being compromised by people that aren't respecting the law. So unfortunately, I have concerns for the youth of today. I have a concern for the children of authoritarians that have a huge job upholding the pillars of our safety. These people that are walking into people's lives without so much as paying a dime of respect or dignity to the circumstances where they owe so much. These people have no shred of integrity or honorability, and they're not safe to be associating with, or they're not safe to be transacting any relations or affairs with. These people are not equipped for professional standards that safeguard our society, and they have compromised our safety already. I want everyone to look back in the past 5 years what has happened as a consequence of the initial wrongdoing against my little boy, unlawfully separated from me without royal protocol being adhered to. Royal protocol at all times has to be respected. And 18 Rock Street, an exacerbatory crime that was conducted against my good name, a bunch of keys stolen, items missing, and it reported to the authorities still unresolved. Now, those that are looking for my personal information, trying to steal from my personal belongings, and still not paying their debts, are putting an awful problem on their children's futures. So Brexit and COVID-19 is quite vast and huge. Those that are of blasphemy and bigamy against my nuptials, those discussing my nuptials that have no right to discuss my nuptials, should be careful to mind their own families, you know. So those people that are speaking out of place might be careful about what their debts and damages and disrespects to my royal titles are. It's quite dangerous. When people have offended Brexit and COVID-19, my God, you know, there's been huge recovery that has originated from my credentials and qualifications. So, dear goodness, I